before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Ducks will kick it away first. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Spartans offense will go to work first. And, Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great way to start this game. And one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
Johnson wants to throw it. Floats it out in space. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury. That last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Oregon's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right read.
There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
They'll give it to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're going to go for it on fourth down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a... And he will score! Touchdown, Ducks! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they build traditions, and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Wade. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Johnson looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out. He's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his first sack of the game.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Dahl. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davidson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it? Makes the grab past the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Let's go! He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Oregon! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds a spot in the middle. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Line gets set. First down. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back.
Turning it on! He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Reads it, fires complete.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Wants to fire on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The Ducks lining up, just needing a few top inches on third down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is, he's got it, first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Ducks will have it first and 10. To the air, it's Dahl. Got it in the middle, it's Watson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Back to pass on second down. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Georgia Southern is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story arc. It's been all Eagles all day with almost no let-up. They're up 14 over Marshall. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play.
Oh, he's got some space. He has the first and still on his feet. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a big gain. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the tailback. Still running at the 40. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. There's the pressure. That's reeled in. It's Watson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Witherspoon. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. New set of downs after the completion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Works the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Plucks it out of the air. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Watson. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Witherspoon. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Dahl. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called. And every intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start the third quarter with a run. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Ducks want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll try the run, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Can't get him to the ground. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Johnson wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give to the back. Boom. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They go right back to it. Fighting off the defender. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Power football with the run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Might as well stick with him. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Has the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And off to Jones. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. To throw, it's Dahl. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Here we go. Break.
He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Picked off. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception. And gets the big 3rd down stop.
Looking for a man. It's Dahl. Trying to find the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And this, my friend, is what you call... contagious field position. Starting to drive with a 1st and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you've got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not not be over just yet. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Virginia Tech.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys. We promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got his man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
At the 26-yard line. First down for the offense.
Going to the running game. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Johnson looking to throw. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Spartans are flying down the field. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Spartans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge...
There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Dahl. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. They want to throw it. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Michigan State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start start from the 16-yard line. Give to the running back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Watson. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Back to pass. It's Dahl. Working that left side now. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Ducks are marching down the field. He wants to throw it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Here we go. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. They'll try to run it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a trap. I mean, that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Keeps it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Johnson wants to throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Spartans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it near midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. To the air on 1st down. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity.
Breaks into the open. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's got him this time. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wade. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The snap sets up to throw. He wants a big play here late. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Ducks will put it away to start the game. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Badgers offense will have first crack at this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Walker will fire. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Oregon's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue.
Turning it on! Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Snagged out of the air. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. He's got it still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Ducks have this offense rolling. He'll set up the throw. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense. And
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Walker to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Looking to throw on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Handoff to Jones. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defense? Doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the 1st time tonight. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Right on the money. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Badgers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Walker will fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll return it from the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one now. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wants to throw. It's Dahl. Looking for the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Badgers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Watson. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Witherspoon. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back. It's Dahl. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Ducks will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On the option, it's Walker. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Dahl. Got a man, it's Witherspoon. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Ducks are in the red zone. To the air on first down. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. There he goes. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They give it to him again. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Powers through the defender. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Fights off and runs through another guy.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add them.
On the run, it's Davidson. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Dahl. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Oregon 27, Wisconsin 7.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Watson. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Witherspoon. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. Holds it in the 1st down and more. The Ducks get it past the sticks.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 6th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw. It's Dahl. Got it in the middle. It's Witherspoon. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run the counter. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes a move. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Dahl. Makes the grab, it's Watson.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Got it in the middle, it's Witherspoon. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance. And that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Back to pass, it's Dahl. Snags it over the middle. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a... Create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping will be more productive. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Completes it in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Badgers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. And off to Jones. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Dahl. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oh, he makes the catch. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good play. It did not work. He'll start this drive firing. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
returner goes out of bounds.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups.
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking for a man, it's Dahl. Gets it out quickly. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Ducks are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, but we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Badgers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Jones wants to throw it. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. for a physical attack from the gun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Jones to throw. He'll get rid of it. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. The Badgers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Snagged in the middle. It's Watson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Ducks are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you at every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Jones wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Ducks! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.